All right, everybody, who is ready for a brand new DC update? I've been toying with the lighting here in my studio, and you can see that I have the light side and I have the dark side. I put up some LED lights in here, and you guys will see what this looks like. I'll show you a couple pictures at the end of this video. But first, we have a couple of pictures to take a look at in regards to DC, and we're going to see what came out, some information that came out over the weekend. We actually had James Gunn come out of the woodwork to talk about something that I'm actually surprised that SAG-AFTRA allowed him to do this. And then also, I've got an update on the SAG-AFTRA strike. So there isn't a whole lot of DC information out there. Now, one thing I did want to confirm in a previous video is that the CW is ending their relationship with Warner Brothers with Season 4 of Superman and Lois. So that show is definitely coming to an end. It hit all of the trades over the weekend, so that show is finally canceled. All right, so let's take a look at the SAG-AFTRA strike first. All right, so this comes from SAG-AFTRA specifically. It says, "Dear SAG-AFTRA members, we received an offer today from the AMPTP, which they characterized as their last, best, and final offer. We are reviewing it and considering our response within the context of the critical issues addressed in our proposals. As always, unless it comes from your union, please do not believe anything outside sources or rumors. With gratitude and in solidarity, your TV Theatrical Negotiating Committee." All right, guys, so apparently, the studios have sent SAG-AFTRA what they claim to be their absolute last and final offer. And what I find funny about this is that can't be true, because if it was, they would blow everything up. And they aren't about to do that, okay? But I do think they want to get an end to this as quickly as possible. I think they're trying to do this to force the hand of SAG-AFTRA to come to an agreement to try and save a little bit of this TV season and this movie season, this upcoming year. But I don't think this is going to be enough to do it. Again, they may end this. They might. But I could tell you if there's anything in there with AI, it's not going to go through. And with the writer's strike, they actually got the studios to agree to all of their AI demands. So I'm hoping that the studios do the same with SAG-AFTRA, that SAG-AFTRA made their offer about AI, and that if the studios accepted that, that is probably going to end the strike. But we'll see what that last, best, and final offer was. They said they're going to need a few days to go through everything to make sure it is good. That is a good sign. If they're going to take days to go over it, that means they do want to do a very good response, a very well thought out response to the studios if they don't agree to it, and that this could be coming to an end. And I hope that's the case. But do I believe this is the last, best, and final offer? I do not. I do think this might go on a little bit longer, but hey, maybe something will happen over the next couple of days and the strike will end. We will find out. All right, so let's find out what James Gunn said over the weekend. Now, just so you guys know, this last week, some animators who are working on Creature Commandos actually came out on video and said that Creature Commandos was being pushed to 2025. You did see that I did cover this in a previous video where I talked about Creature Commandos, and I did say there is a possibility, and I did say, take it as rumor at this stage. Anything that I show you guys is rumor until it actually comes from the studio. But I said, they are going to, there's a possibility that this may be pushed back to 2025 and that there won't be anything coming out for the DCU next year. Well, James Gunn finally responded. Now, I don't know how he's able to respond because you're not allowed to promote, and this is absolutely promoting Creature Commandos, letting people know. But somebody asked him, this is Carlos Eduardo replying to James Gunn, Home for Our Troops, and 9 others. And he said, what does that mean to say that it will come out in 2024? And what came out on Thursday was not true about the postponement. James Gunn said, yes, Creature Commandos is all set to come out in 2024. There have never been any delays, thank goodness. Any info otherwise is a well-intentioned mistake, which wasn't a mistake on my part. I was just covering what was out there. But if it's not true, I always come out and tell you guys, or misspeaking. And I was just covering the news. Just so you guys know, that's all I do is bring you guys the news and give you my commentary on it. So he is saying that it is all set to come out in 2024. Does that mean it will actually come out in 2024? Not necessarily, guys. Apparently, the writer said this is a very ambitious project, and I hope it is. I hope that the picture that they show here, that this is the style that they use, and we get some really good animation. I really do. I will be checking this out when it gets released. Am I excited for this project? No. Do I think it's going to be a mainstream success? No, I don't. What I do believe is that the studio is going to spin this in their favor one way or another. So no matter what happens or how bad the viewership is, just get ready for the spin machine to come out by Warner Brothers Discovery when this finally does get released. Because I don't see this appealing to a big group of people. I just don't see it happening. All right, now before I show you guys what my studio looks like with these lights up, I wanted to show you guys something that came out from Total Film. And this is in regards to Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon. And it says exclusive. Zack Snyder says his upcoming movie, Rebel Moon, shares the same timeline as his Army of the Dead series. Now, it's a shared universe, and I don't know how that's all going to play out. Maybe we'll find out. He is trying to make a whole franchise out of all of this, and if he could tie it together, that would be fantastic. I think it would be cool. I've only seen the first Army of the Dead movie. I did not see the prequel, and I do know that there's going to be a sequel coming. And I actually enjoyed the movie. I thought it was really good. Did I think it was amazing? No, I didn't think it was amazing, but it was definitely an entertaining, high-value movie. Now, I expect a lot more from Rebel Moon. Rebel Moon should be amazing, and I am very much looking forward to seeing another sci-fi epic, because we don't get enough of these sci-fi epics, and Star Wars is just definitely not hitting it right now. So I'm looking forward to some new blood in there. All right, so here's what my studio looks like with this up. I put this all around the back wall that I face, so that's my view. That is above my monitor there. You can see where my microphone comes out there at the bottom. And you can see the lights shining off the fishing wire that are holding up my lights that I use for YouTube here. So there's the left side. Yeah, so that's the light side. And then you have the dark side. Yes, and these string all the way down and actually come up the other sides. I would like to add more lights to this, I think, which would be cool. But I don't know if I'll be able to match these exactly. I'd have to go back and find my order. All right, guys, so there's my DC update for the day. It has actually been pretty quiet, but I guarantee you, as soon as that SAG-AFTRA strike does end, the floodgates are just going to open up, and it's going to be news after news after news after news after news after news. So if you guys haven't already, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell. And actually, if you have a chance, like the video too. Because the more people like it, the more people that watch this, share it, the more people that subscribe and hit that notification bell, YouTube loves that stuff. And it helps push my channel out. Now that I'm starting to do more videos again, there's life coming back to the channel. And I look forward to bringing you guys all the news as it gets released. And let me guys know what you think of the look of this. Would you prefer me to use the regular lights when I do these updates? Or what do you think of the way this looks? Because I could do this going forward as well. All right, I do appreciate the support. We will see you on the next video.